is in order. Our guests will be arriving soon, and I would hate to be ill-prepared.
You can rest assured. I have taken all the necessary steps.
Ha! An infant could have cast better spells. The heroes have detected your magic and suspect something is afoot.
They cannot possibly know the true meaning of the enchantments. I'd stake my life on it.
Be careful what you wager.
Loki, leave the good Baron alone. What does it matter if the heroes suspect? They will still be ensnared by the trap.
For his sake, they'd best be. I'm taking a grave risk being associated with the Masters of Evil.
Make no mistake, my friend. We all stand to lose much if we fail. Which is why I'm certain Baron Mordo will achieve success. But I would warn you, Baron, my faith only goes so far. Failure will not be tolerated, and the penalty will be most unpleasant.
What of the mutant amplifier we stole from the Omega base? Does it work?
Yes, even better than I dare hope. But time is now a factor in our plans.
Why is that?
The mutant amplifier is quite destructive.
You must know you're there. Watch yourselves. There could be a trap around any corner. And remember, your primary mission is to retrieve Nightcrawler and Jean Grey. Once they're safe, find out whatever you can about the Masters of Evil's next move. On a side note, Senator Kelly was abducted in the middle of the night. The really odd thing is, a jack-in-the-box was left in his place. I have no idea, but keep your eyes open and see if you can find any information on the Senator's location.
I claim this victory for Asgard!
Sometimes I enjoy this too much.
Well, if you say so.
You must be having an off day.
I just wish we could have been friends.
Yo indeed me if it's Xbox One.
I suppose Professor Xavier sent you to save me. Well, he shouldn't have bothered.
I am very different. For the first time in my life, I'm free. Free to use my powers without being restrained by Xavier and all the rest of you.
He told me you'd say something like that. And he also told me the truth. He said you fear me. Because I'm more powerful than any of you.
Liar! Everyone has tried to stop me from exploring just how powerful I am. Well, I think it's about time I found out. Don't you?
You type your name. Send me in me sleazy.
With you later.
Hello, heroes. This is your old buddy Arcade. I hope you're ready for a fun-filled day at Murderworld, because I've got some killer events lined up. I know you've been running yourselves ragged trying to stop Dr. Doom. So I spoke to Baron Mordo. He was able to divert your teleportation spell to my little land of fun and assassination. See how tense you are? This little vacation is just what you need. And remember, no one ever leaves Murder World unhappy. Because no one ever leaves Murder World alive!
Well, if you say so.
You should have surrendered.
Got it.
Yes. The son of Odin stands triumphant.
Yeah.
Aye.
If you're planning on torturing me, you're only proving what I've been saying all along. You meta-humans are nothing but self-serving vigilantes. How do I know you didn't stage this whole event so that I'd be grateful to you? All right. What should I do? Thank you. And I suppose I should apologize for my rude behavior.
Whatever.
Yes.
Okie doke.
Yes.
Well.
Yeah.
Runs low.
Arcade! Help me!
Gene. I had so hoped you'd kill them. Oh, well. You still have your uses. Temper. That's no way to enjoy your day at the park. Why don't you test your video game skills and see if you can save your friend? But watch out. There's going to be a few pitfalls along the way.
just wish we could have been friends.
Wolverine, I just had the strangest dream. I was trying to kill you at a carnival.
Look around, Red. It wasn't no dream. Somehow that nutball arcade was controlling you. Are you alright now?
Other than a few bumps and bruises, I'm fine.
I hate to rush you, but if you got any idea where they're keeping Nightcrawler?
The last time I saw Kurt, Dr. Doom had him hooked up to some kind of power amplifier.
That must be that mutant amplifier they swiped from the Omega base.
I do remember Arcade was there with Doom. If you can find Arcade, I'm sure he can tell you where Nightcrawler is.
Sounds like a plan, Jeannie. You stay here and rest up. We're gonna track down.
You need 2 golden tickets to enter the funhouse.
Whatever.
Well, if you say so.
All right.
Anybody else want some? And now I'm better at doing whatever it is Wolverine does.
I have vanquished this fiend. This fiend.
How in blazes did I get here? And speaking of that, where is here? What would a loser like Arcade want with me? Doom, huh? Any idea what he's up to? Now this is starting to sound interesting. Tell you what, I'm joining the team. If you need me, just let me know. 'Cause there's nothing I'd rather do than take down Victor Von Doom.
Well, if you say so.
Got it.
I claim this victory for Asgard.
Anybody else want some? Somebody take a picture!
Blade.
We're just going to the mall this time, right?
By your command.
Fine.
Hi, kids. Welcome to a little pinball game I call Sudden Death. It's been a smashing success with everyone who's played it. May they rest in peace. Indeed, I do. And of course, I'll only run a fair game. So all you have to do is get 1 million points to win. How hard can that be? I can see you're anxious to play. So, get ready, get set, go!
I need health. On the last of me.
You should have surrendered.
I just wish we could have been friends.
End of the line, losers. I'm gonna flatten you into the dirt. Are you trying to make me mad? That's exactly what you don't want to do. That does it. When I'm done, there won't be enough of you left to fill a thimble.
You stood little chance against the God of Thunder.
Prepare yourself for the Duke of Destruction, the King of Sting, the one, the only, Shocker!
Can't say I care much for being in this big pinball machine. But I do like being paid to bust up you freaks. Oh, you're a real laugh riot, you know that? But we'll see who's laughing after I've shattered every... I feel as mighty as Odin! Require help. Yes.
That's a Big 10-4.
Because it's time for multi-ball!
As you wish.
Just what I was...
Yeah.
Aye.
Okay.
Yes.
Just what I was thinking.
As you wish. My health is low. The son of Odin stands triumphant.
Stick a fork in me. I'm done.
Oh yeah, I'm liking this. Bub, you're a mess.
you're ready to dance till you drop. Because in a little bit, you're going to be as dead as disco.
I'm almost out of health. This ain't so bad.
We're weak and need help. I have vanquished this fiend.
And now I'm better at doing whatever it is Wolverine does. I just wish we could have been friends.
By your command.
I'm the best at what I do. Got it.
just wish we could
Just
have
what
been
I needed.
friends.
Yeah. Okay.
I hope you kids had a fun day at the park. You have no idea how much your mother and I had to scrimp and save so we could afford to send you here. Well, I can see someone's getting cranky, but that's okay. I've got a little something here that should quiet you down. Permanently! All right, you asked for...
Okey-doke.
You kids are being very naughty. You're all grounded. I don't know. Maybe he ran away and joined the circus. I don't know, okay? Dr. Doom wanted to use the mutant amplifier on him. Doom used the mutant amplifier on Nightcrawler to open portals to Mephisto's realm. And before you ask, I don't know why he wanted to go there.
That was a nice job in Murderworld. You turned a potential disaster into a successful mission. That dark magic Clea had sensed was Mordo's spell. Yes. Xavier's discovered that Arcade was telling the truth. Doom used the mutant amplifier on Nightcrawler to open a portal to Mephisto's realm. It's a dimension of fire and brimstone, and it's where you're headed next. For more information, talk to Professor Xavier, or, if you're ready to go now, use the Orb of Teleportation.
Hi, my name's Weasel. I was given that laptop you found on the helicarrier. The laptop is Black Widow's, and it's got information on a S.H.I.E.L.D. think tank called the Imperium. They were working on Project Warlord. That'd be my guess, but I've got bigger troubles. S.H.I.E.L.D's after me, and I need to hide out. Now there's only two places I figure I can go. The Baxter Building or the X-Mansion. Ask Pym which one would be safer.
Hello, what's new? I guess since we're all superheroes here, I can talk about it. Yes, I'm Matthew Murdoch, the trial lawyer. It's a little more complicated than that. The Kingpin hired Elektra to assassinate Foggy, but she stopped once she realized who he was. It was a big turning point in her life. That started when I was a kid in grade school. The bullies called me that because I was such a bookworm. I think they were trying to be ironic. Yeah, my father was adamant that I study as hard as possible. He didn't want me to become a boxer like he was. Yep, Battling Jack Murdoch was his name. A good fighter who was maybe a little too proud. His manager killed him for not throwing a fight. It was because of me. I was in the audience, and I know he couldn't bear to lose in front of me. Sure thing.
Hello. It's good to see you. Do you need... Well, I used to work for Hydra, but when they sent me out to kill Nick Fury, I figured out I was working for the wrong team. Not quite. I went off on my own and played superhero in San Francisco. Then I died, and that put a damper on things. Dr. Strange was brought in. He saved me, but because of the spells he cast, I lost my powers. I was completely normal. I became a private eye for a while, but then Hydra came around and offered to restore my powers. Of course I did. I was nothing without my powers. But once I got them back, Hydra forced me to join S.H.I.E.L.D. as a double agent, or they would have taken my powers away again. No, not really. The joke was on Hydra. I was working for Colonel Fury all along.
I would warn you. Mephisto's realm is a vile dimension. Few that have traveled there ever return to tell the tale. Our own Dr. Strange, the mightiest sorcerer on Earth, barely escaped that fiery land with his life. Yes. Years ago, Stephen traveled there to aid Dr. Doom. In a Vishanti contest to choose the next supreme sorcerer of Earth, Dr. Doom came in second to Dr. Strange. According to the rules of the competition, the runner-up is allowed to ask one favor of the winner. They are Agamotto, Hoggoth, and Ashtor, a mystical trinity who appoint one sorcerer to protect this universe from evil. Little is known of the Vishanti. Other than choosing a new sorcerer supreme, they rarely show interest in your cosmos. You're welcome, human.
We must be truly wary of Mephisto's realm.
The denizens of that land are without mercy. Several times, perhaps most notably when Dr. Doom and I battled Mephisto to free Doom's mother. Doom was willing to offer me in exchange for his mother, but she refused to let that happen. And in that moment, her spirit became too pure for Mephisto. He then released her from his domain. Yes, I would consider the Eye of Agamotto to be the most valuable of all my arcane artifacts. It not only augments my power, but it allows me to see the truth. There is no lie or illusion that can stand before it. My cloak of levitation has proven to be quite valuable. In times of battle, it can even function as another set of hands for me. I also frequently require the Book of the Vishanti for spells, and the Orb of Agamotto to search for trouble. You're quite welcome.
Yeah, I gotta say, Mephisto's realm is not on the top of my must-see vacation spots. Let's think about this, shall we? I'm Iceman, and that's Lava World. Not exactly a winning combination in my book. Sorry, I guess I'm afraid I might become a head case in a place like that. Well, there have been times I've lost my powers because I got scared and just turned them off. Miss Frost says all my power problems are in my head. Well, she must know something. One time she took control of my powers and used them at a whole new level. I've never been able to match what she did. If you need anything else, I'll just be here, chilling.
Hi, what can I do for you? What do you mean safe? Like will it catch on fire or fall over in an earthquake? Well, the Baxter Building is home to the Fantastic Four, and sometimes Reed Richards does work for S.H.I.E.L.D. So yeah, there could be soldiers there. I'm not sure. You'd have to ask Professor Xavier about that. It was built by S.H.I.E.L.D. to analyze mutant DNA and augment whatever innate powers a mutant has. But the amplifier never got past the testing phase because of the side effects. The device was so powerful, it had a way of burning out test subjects. Any mutant that used it usually wound up in the hospital for a couple of weeks. You know me.
Greetings. I apologize for not giving you my full attention. Using Cerebro to locate Nightcrawler requires a great deal of effort. Yes, he's definitely in Mephisto's realm. I've even managed a small amount of communication with him. It seems the mutant amplifier is causing him a great deal of pain. I'm afraid not. Generating a portal to Mephisto's realm has far exceeded Kurt's abilities. He's no longer able to teleport at all. Yes,
LOL.
he believes the Masters of Evil are intent on stranding him in Mephisto's realm once their business is concluded. But there is currently a far more pressing danger. A creature named Blackheart is stalking Kurt. I'm not sure I understand your question. No, they aren't. I don't believe having soldiers within my home would sit well with the X-Men. You're quite welcome.
I apologize that the Orb of Teleportation sent you to Murderworld. I should have foreseen Baron Mordo's treachery. Perhaps. I find that I must ask a favor of you. While you are in Mephisto's realm, if you should locate the Eye of the Shadow Queen, would you bring it to me? Rest assured that the orb will now take you to the proper destination. The spells required to counteract Baron Mordo's magic were quite difficult. I found it to be an intriguing test of my skills. That was a spell Baron Mordo had cast to disrupt the Orb of Teleportation. It was designed to activate immediately after anyone used the orb. Correct. It is a testament to Mordo's skill that he was able to cloak the spell's true function from Clea and Dr. Strange. It is a talisman of value to no one but me. The bauble serves as a reminder of a creature who caused me a great deal of turmoil. She had me abducted and taken to her dimension. It required the combined might of Dr. Strange and myself to destroy her. It is a pleasure to be of service.
That was a nice job in Murder.
I don't know. It makes no sense. Mephisto and Doom have been enemies a long time. For years, on every Midsummer's Eve, Dr. Doom attempted to invade Mephisto's realm and retrieve his mother. When Doom was very young, his mother made a pact with Mephisto. She promised her astral spirit in return for the power to destroy a baron who was impoverishing her people. Right. She couldn't control the power and wound up killing almost everyone in her village. She died shortly after and became a prisoner of Mephisto. Yes, oddly enough, Dr. Doom and Dr. Strange teamed up and went to Mephisto's realm. Together, they freed Cynthia Von Doom. Without a doubt, the Tome of Asarius listed the coordinates of Mephisto's realm. With that information, Doom could properly attune Nightcrawler's teleportation portal. Anytime.
This next mission is going to be your most difficult yet. Mephisto's realm is not but to save Nightcrawler's life, and to find out what the Masters of Evil are doing. It is an alternate dimension, filled with all types of nightmarish creatures. And in this land, Mephisto reigns supreme. He watches over the astral energy of people he has duped into making deals with him. Yes, for Mephisto, there is no greater joy than ensnaring a good person in a bad bargain. Take Ghost Rider, for instance. He was willing to exchange his astral spirit with Mephisto in return for saving his stepfather from cancer. Mephisto then allowed the stepfather to die in a motorcycle accident. No one good, I can assure you. There is the vampire goddess Lilith, and Zarathos, the entity that had been a part of Ghost Rider. But perhaps worst of all is Blackheart, the son of Mephisto. Count yourself lucky if you are able to avoid him. You are quite welcome.
Who would dare disturb my... Grampy! Is that you? Wow, you got a lot older. And uglier, too!
You buffoon! I am not your grandfather. I am the Ancient One, teacher of Dr. Strange.
Are you sure? You're really grouchy, just like Grampy was.
Yes, I am quite certain I am not relating to you, you idiot.
Gee, Grampy used to call me that. Usually after I woke him up from a nap by shoving an ice cube down the back of his shirt.
Please be silent! I know you heroes have banded together to battle the Masters of Evil. Let Dr. Strange know that I will be watching over you.
I'll tell him. Thanks, Grampy.
Hello, Deadpool. How was your mission to Murderworld?
The rides were killer, but I'm a little bummed I didn't get a t-shirt.
Despite his appearance, he is not truly a demon. He is most likely a shapeshifter, or very skilled in casting spells that change his appearance. In his own dimension, he is practically invulnerable, and he commands a great number of powerful entities such as Blackheart and Zarathos to do his bidding. Though he is called Mephisto's son, Blackheart was created out of negative energy. This energy was generated by violent crimes that occurred in the same spot over a period of centuries. Mephisto decided such a violent creature would make an excellent protege. He took Blackheart under his wing and began to school him in the fine art of corrupting innocent souls. He is a vile creature who would consume the astral energy of his victims. His power grew to such a point that he drew Mephisto's attention. The two battled, and Mephisto won. Yes, so much so that Mephisto sent him to Earth and bound him to different humans. Eventually, Zarathos was bound to Johnny Blaze, and thus was the birth of Ghost Rider. Come back anytime.